Some of you might have noticed recently that some of your favorite streamers and content creators are getting hit with the dreaded shadow bans, seemingly out of nowhere. But as logic would dictate, nothing ever comes from nowhere. And I'm going to show you guys some insider information and evidence that supports the theory that I have on why these shadow bans are actually occurring. Actually, is it really a theory if there's a bunch of evidence that points to it being true? Guess we'll find out on a video that begins right now. What's up? What's going on YouTube? Hope all is well and welcome back to the channel. I'm Hapa, and on today's video I want to bring some clarity to the situation that has many people receiving shadow bans that happen to occur shortly after they achieve their 10th kill in a game of Warzone. Now, if you weren't aware or haven't heard of this issue, it tends to happen right around or after your 10th kill of a match of Warzone. You'll be disconnected literally as soon as the gunfight starts and sent back to the main menu or pregame lobby to search for another match. But what you'll soon find out is that you can only queue into a quad lobby, and even then, queuing into that quad lobby is going to take you a few minutes to actually allow you to find said quads match. But here's the kicker: that's a shadow ban lobby, and the game will be a very high ping and completely full of blatant rage hackers and other people that have found themselves in the unfortunate situation that you have. And upon checking your account on the Activision website under account status, you'll find that it happens to say that your account is under review for potential violations, meaning that you're shadow banned. Some of you might have even seen Jake Lucky's Twitter feed recently where he shared a tweet about the 10 kill disconnect being a bug, or perhaps a video Bad Boy Beeman recently released surrounding the issue of the 10 kill disconnect, or having seen it recently happen to Iceman Isaac live on his Twitch stream.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
I have another UE. Let me know if you need it.
Oh.
You got the error, bro.
Dude, I
Do you
was
do a
literally
mantle
about to-
spot?
I had like 5 people on me, man.
Now, a lot of creators and news outlets are referring to these disconnections as bugs. I'm here to tell you that they're not bugs, actually a security feature within the anti-cheat. Allow me to provide a backstory and provide some evidence that supports my theory. In fact, like I said, I do believe it's a feature within the Ricochet anti-cheat that's causing these shadow bans, and this feature has been around since Caldera, and it initially only affected new or fresh accounts of people that happen to be hardware ID banned or using detected software. The vast majority of this feature was used to detect rage hackers and cut down on the rage hackers, because honestly, we didn't see this happening to people that weren't getting mass reported. People that were, soft cheating, using a soft aimbot, or just walls and a little bit of aim assist. It was predominantly happening to people that like to drop very, very high kill games, aka rage hackers, that every few hours would have to start a brand new account anyways. And I do believe this was a feature intended to keep them from ruining your games. So in theory, and partly in practicality, this seems like a W for us, right? Well, then they started including people that were using VPNs, and now seemingly legit players, or people that just happen to be on a new account. Maybe they're smurfing.
Yeah, that on me, but they're... I got banned. Again.
While a lot of these players encountered these issues may truly just have been falsely caught up in a, overly aggressive machine learning anti-cheat, but still aggregating data sets and essentially, at the end of the day, still learning. But does that mean all of the people that have received shadow bans recently are innocent in their endeavors? Absolutely not. In fact, I'm guessing the vast majority of them are all making this one simple little mistake that's causing the anti-cheat to trigger a shadow ban. And that mistake is changing your VPN configurations multiple times throughout a gaming session, or multiple times within a certain allotted time period. In the past, those that utilize VPNs designed to break skill-based matchmaking to get into these bot lobbies in which they can set these world records against enemies who rarely shoot back could have changed their VPN configurations at will. And if you're wondering what a VPN configuration is, it is basically the setting telling the servers or lying to the servers in this case, to actually where you're located, tricking the server into putting you into the lowest skill level available. In fact, if you guys want a more in-depth, detailed video on actually how these VPNs work and how they're completely different than a VPN whose sole purpose is to anonymize your internet traffic, let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see something like that in the future. And in the past, if you weren't getting into those super body 0.7 average KD lobbies and below, all you had to do was restart your game and simply switch your config and then try again. Well, recently I think they put a stop to that by adding an extra level of security that will penalize someone who changes their locations multiple times within a certain period of time. So say I was using a VPN designed to break skill-based matchmaking, and my config was set to the Kenya servers, but I couldn't find my world record bot lobby within the Kenya servers. I would simply just restart my game, switch my config to say, I don't know, New Zealand, and then if I couldn't get that bot lobby on New Zealand, I'm off to South America, and so on and so forth, until I found a consistent bot lobby. And the thing is, I honestly don't think the people that are VPNing now realize that there's a new security feature to further protect their lowest skilled lobbies. Whether this security feature was designed to stop smurfing accounts, VPNs, or, rage hackers, it seems to be working for all things considered. But, what about the whitelisted streamers? The ones that don't have enemies that shoot back?
Fucking got swag, bitch ass.
Oh, wait.
Fuck you, swag.
Deal.
Fucking cannon garbage ass motherfucker.
Oh my God, man.
God.
Guess the jury's still out on those. Now, whether they've implemented some sort of new feature within Ricochet that relies on user reports or something of a statistical cap of some sort for all newer accounts, it's now clear that the reason a lot of creators are getting shadow banned is due to the fact that they're using VPNs and their constant manipulation of the Demonware servers, aka the servers in charge of finding the match that it places you in. The servers that are manipulated by that VPN software and geofence combo that a lot are using in an attempt to break skill-based matchmaking and get put in those low-skilled lobbies where they can make those consistent nukes possible. With the exception of a few that got hit with the, like I said, still learning anti-cheat, I feel maybe the devs and the publishers of our beloved COD franchise find VPNers just as cringeworthy as the rest of us do. Unfortunately for those that have recently been stricken with a shadow ban that wasn't doing any of that, they aren't exactly open and communicative to the community, especially on topics that surround the security features within their anti-cheat. At least not as much as they used to be when they had really good community managers like Doc. And just as we all enjoy Doc, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something new. And if you did, do me a huge favor, smash the like button for me. And if you're new around here and you want to see more content just like this, or to be notified when I go live right here on YouTube, just subscribe, then turn on the notification bells so YouTube never lets you guys miss another upload. And always remember the wise words from the 35th president of our great United States of America, John F. Kennedy, who said, "The enemy of truth is very often not the lie, deliberate, contrived, and dishonest, but the myth, persistent, persuasive, and unrealistic." Catch you guys on the next one.
Hold up, little buddy, what is you doing? Finna go hard, hard, hard. Ice on my neck, ice on my wrist. That for the squad, squad, squad. Know they gon' hate, do what I tell them. Get on your jaw, jaw, jaw. Work on smooth, I got the moves. I swear to God, God, God. Hey, I just dropped 200 on a new